Hey everybody, I'm Jamie Proviance, and today I've got a cool little trick for you for grilling green beans so they stay really bright green and absolutely delicious. It actually involves, believe it or not, vitamin C. Yeah, ascorbic acid. I got this idea from a chef friend of mine who uses vitamin C when he's making pesto to keep the basil nice and bright green, even if it sits for a day or so. Because you see, vitamin C is an antioxidant. In other words, it prevents things from browning, which is what you usually get if you try to grill green beans or roast green beans without them. So the idea here is let's keep them bright green so they look fabulous and they taste great too. So speaking of taste, I've made an oil. This is a lemon oil, basically just some olive oil that's been heated up with some lemon zest and some garlic and some red chili flake, cooled, and the oil basically steeps like tea, and it develops, incorporates all those flavors. Then you strain out that stuff and you add the vitamin C. Going to mix that into the oil with a little bit of kosher salt. And as this oil coats the green beans, it's going to protect them. The vitamin C will protect them. Got about a pound of green beans here. And it's important now to mix them pretty well. I mean, very well. You want everything to be coated evenly. Also very important that you're going to use a grill pan here. This is a fabulous piece of equipment. It's going to prevent those little bitty beans from falling through the grate, and it's going to cook them with really great flavor. The key to this, I find, is that you have to preheat it for a good 10 minutes before you cook on it. If it's not preheated, then things just sort of roast on top of the grill. In this case, I really want the pan to actually conduct some heat so these things cook quickly. Remember, the longer that they cook, the more of a tendency they have to brown. When you're taking the beans out of the bowl here, make sure that they're not just really wet with oil, because if they were, you'd create some flare-ups. And you want to get as much of the beans in direct contact with the grilling pan as possible. You're going to lose a few of these, it's just inevitable, but keep as many as you can. And this goes pretty quickly now. This is about a 5 to 7 minute process. I'm going to close the lid, turn these beans, 2 or 3 times during that period. We'll see how I do. Five minutes later, look at what we got. I promise you that if you didn't have that vitamin C in there, these beans would be that really dull, army fatigue kind of green color. Some of them have a little bit of charring on them, which is great. That's going to be good flavor. I like to just finish it up with a little bit of lemon juice. Let me show you. Just to squeeze. You wouldn't want to put the lemon on earlier because this also has a tendency to make things brown. And then you can season them to taste, but I'm thinking these are just about ready. Perfectly cooked, perfectly delicious, perfectly green.